I'm Miss Robinson, the 4th and 5th grade teacher, and my class did several philanthropy projects. Our first project was a tree planting project. These are 5th grade scholars, Damien and Dejura Brown. They are twins, and they participated with our 4th project during spring break. So they took out their time during their spring break and came and planted trees. Our second project was our community cleanup. My name is Miss Robinson. I am the 4th and 5th grade teacher here at Scholar Arts Preparatory and Career Center for Children. Our Philanthropists project was the Mount Vernon cleanup, where we went out into the community as a group and cleaned up the neighborhood. Okay, as you all know, our big Philanthropist project is when? Friday. Friday, and what's Friday's date? And what will we be doing? Clean up the community cleanup. I threw a lot of ideas out there, and the cleanup idea is the one that everybody seemed to have grasped. My hopes for this project is that every scholar can understand the true meaning of philanthropy and using their natural born talents, which everybody has personality, just using it to the fullest to accomplish different goals is what really brought this whole thing together. And hopefully it's a success on Friday the 15th. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is pass out gloves. We give you gloves, trash picker-upper, and a vest, okay?
Is it not 2 rights and 2 left? Okay, you got different ones. Those are the same.
The vest is for your protection.
But yeah, start looking. If you see stuff, definitely pick it up.
I see some water bottles down there.
You don't want to pick up glass, needles, anything dangerous, sharp, only debris. My name is Leandra Barrett Pinkston, and I'm a very concerned parent with the Scholar Arts School. I have 2 children here, and this week we are doing the neighborhood cleanup in the Mount Vernon district area. I am the vice president of the Mount Vernon Residence Council. We have 150 residents in a set of apartments, and then we have over 200 elderly residents. We ventured out and talked to Mr. Melvin Stewart, who was like the granddaddy of the neighborhood, and he gave us a direct number to the Mayor Coleman Keep Columbus Beautiful line, and they got back to us quickly as far as the material and supplies that they donated to us. We want to hope and reach the children that they know that they're doing something from their hearts, and the next day after the cleanup, when residents come outside, they'll know that some children, some people actually thought enough to come out there and to help them by picking up trash.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You got it. Everybody in the Mount Vernon community is being very helpful. They are appreciative. I've heard a few of the neighbors here say that they thanked the kids and they thanked us for coming around and picking up the trash, and we're really enjoying ourselves. It's a true honor to be a philanthropist.
This is Scholar Arts.
Come see your bag, baby.
We're right up the street here.
While we were cleaning, an editor, reporter, was riding by and took a picture of one of the scholars. And I think that this gave the parents like high hopes that we were doing something as philanthropists and our scholars were involved. And so it was in the Tuesday, May 19th issue on page B8 of the Columbus Dispatch. I'm so proud. Thank you.
All right, the philanthropy project that my class chose was Race for the Cure. Race for the Cure is a 3.2-mile walk/run that helps raise money for breast cancer research. Race for the Cure was based on a promise made by Susan G. Komen, who lost her battle with breast cancer. The Susan G. Komen for the Cure promise states, to save lives and end breast cancer by empowering people ensuring quality care for all, and energizing science to find the cure.
My name is Miss Brand. I teach 2nd and 3rd grade. My philanthropy project was Race for the Cure. We talked about philanthropy as a class, and it was kind of hard for them to understand. I actually used Race for the Cure as an example to them, and that's when they got excited about it and asked if we could do that as our philanthropy project. The philanthropy that our class has chosen is Race for the Cure. And what we are going to do with Race for the Cure is we are going to come up with money, and we are all going to participate in Race for the Cure. We can either walk or we can run. So we had to go over quite a few words, breast cancer, what that was, what it involved, and cure was a big word that they didn't understand. You know, most children think you go to the doctor and you get some medicine and you're better, whereas with breast cancer, there currently is no cure. So the most important thing that I want them to take with them is that someday when there's a cure, they can look back and say, hey, I helped with that. All right, my friends, will you come over here so I can count you? We should have 7 scholars. All right, now we're loading the cars and we're heading to Race for the Cure to run the race. We'll see you at the finish line.
My sister had passed away from breast cancer and my mom has it now, so I'm enjoying this.
We had to work very hard to raise money. We had a candy sale at school, we had Spirit Week at school, and then we asked family and friends for donations. I believe we raised around $400. Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wait till these group of people, till they start, and then we're just gonna go, and then we'll start running once this crowd kind of breaks up.
Walkers, ready, go!
They noticed a lot of things when we were walking. There was a lot to look at. If they were wearing a pink shirt, that meant that they were a survivor, and they wanted to know what the word survivor meant, so we talked about that. At the finish line, the survivors got roses, and they wondered why everybody didn't get a rose, and they asked a lot of valid questions. We just explained them as we walked.
All right, are we ready? We're gonna all hold hands across together at the same time. All hold hands.
Okay, ready? Woo! We did it! Yay! That was a long walk, but we did it. Woo! Yay! Good job. Awesome. Let's stand over here and let's cheer on everybody else. Okay, we're gonna stand here and we're gonna watch. We need to cheer on Quentin and Kasia. They were just a little bit behind us. Yay! All right. We had a speaker come yesterday and talk to us, and she called each and every one of the scholars a hero. They've been walking around wearing their pink breast cancer bracelets and their rings and so forth, and I think not only did they run a race, but they know that they ran it for a good cause.
Even though our entire class worked to raise money for breast cancer research, it was super duper hard to actually participate in the actual event. We had to be here on a Saturday at 7 o'clock in the morning, but all of these scholars showed up with bells on. We had our race shirts, our race numbers, and we all, believe it or not, walked 3.2 miles. So give them a round of applause. Each of these scholars with a medal.
Congratulations.
to life and reality when you actually hear and see what you've been getting letters about, when you get to see and review what your scholars, these are 5 to 11-year-olds, are able to accomplish. These projects were so successful not only in teaching the scholars how to give back, but the community really responded. NBC4 came and taped Miss Brand's class while they had a speaker from the Race for the Cure last week.
Live from the NBC4 studios in high definition, this is NBC4 Today, where accuracy matters.
Thanks, J-Rod. You know, children never cease to amaze us, especially when it comes to their generosity.
Seems like we talk about them and hear story after story about this. Well, this year, second and third graders at Scholar Arts Preparatory raised $400 for breast cancer research and even took part in the Komen Race for the Cure. But they know that's not enough. So this week, they heard from a volunteer activist with Komen Columbus about the continuing battle to find a cure and the importance of fundraisers just like theirs to get one step closer to actually finding that cure.
I'd like to recognize some of our guests in the gallery today. Please rise when I mention your name so that we can welcome you. First is our teachers and scholars of the Scholar Arts Preparatory and Career Center for Children in Columbus, guests of Representative Weddington in the West Gallery.